to another episode of Tuna Vision. I'm your host, Ryan Ukomi, coming at you live with another one of my special guests, Miss Chris Britton, the lovely Miss Chris Britton. And today we're going to talk about empowering people, okay? I'm not talking about you empowering people. I'm talking about the people that you associate with. This is, hands down, the most important thing that we'll ever talk about when it comes to getting outstanding results in your life. And the reason I say that is a great quote from Jim Rohn. It goes like this: we're the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. So that means the amount of money you earn, the amount of free time you have, the way you think, your language patterns, your body language are all going to be relatively the same as the 5 closest of your friends or your employees, coworkers. They're going to be very similar. So that's why it's really, really important to hang around people that are empowering.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a huge, huge aspect of it. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that quote, because like when I hang around, say my sister for example, like I pick up on the way she talks and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. So I think we need to kind of move over to.
Well, so it's what happens is because, you know, we're all energy. I'm energy. Chris here's energy. This chair, this table, everything is energy. And what happens is we start to become gets into what's called quantum entanglement. Big word, simple meaning. All it means is that no different than, you know, if you have a bunch of grandfather clocks set up in a row, all in the room, and the pendulums are all swinging different times, eventually they'll all become in sync and they'll all start swinging at the same time. And that's just what happens because of energy. You know, when we get around with 5 other people that have achieved things that we want, 4 other people that achieve things that we want, we start to act the same way that they do, and you start to behave differently, you start to have different habits, and all of a sudden you start getting different results. But I want to talk today a little bit about kind of some things that most people go through that we went through. When you're, you know, sort of like you're this person before you transform for personal growth or personal development. So you're this person that started off in the world and you got conditioned from a certain way, from the way you grew up, what your parents told you, teachers told you, school, books, magazine, billboards, all that stuff. And then you got conditioned to think and behave a certain way. So you go your whole life this thinking and behaving a certain way, and all of a sudden, you know, one thing happens and just makes you go, like, holy crap.
Why am I doing that?
Why am I doing that?
Yeah.
And from that point on, everything changes in your life. Everything changes. How you think, the way you see the world, the way you see yourself. And so you're going to go through a transition period, and I'm sure that if you're watching this, you can probably relate that all of a sudden you won't really resonate as much with the people that you hang around with. And I'm not just talking about friends, I'm talking about family. You know, things change, and all of a sudden people see you in a different light because they have a perception of who you are and how you're supposed to behave.
Yeah.
So everyone has an image in their mind of who you are and what you're about and the things that you do. And when you start to change that image in people's minds, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Mm-hmm. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
That's not who Chris is. That's not who Ryan is. So these are all the things that go through. I know you went through them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we deeply love all of our friends and all of our family members. It's just a very interesting transition that happens. From a personal level, you start to see things differently than you have ever before.
Right.
Yeah.
So, my question to you, though, is what makes a person empowered?
That's a great question.
That's it.
What makes a person empowered? Well, I would have to say if you're able to instill inspiration into another person and to get them to take action on things that they wouldn't have before, then you're an inspiring person and an empowering person. Mm-hmm. That's what I believe. And I don't believe, you know, being an empowering person is not reserved for somebody really wealthy or rich or has an incredible lifestyle. You can be, you know, you could be a bum on the street and still empower someone through your actions.
Nice little sign.
Yeah. Yeah, you can empower people in so many ways. You know, everyone is always at different stages in their lives. You know, nobody is ahead of anybody. No one's above anyone at all. All it is we're all at different stages in our lives, and we all have the choice to empower ourselves and other people. And the topic we're talking about today is association. And what I encourage everyone to do is just expand your mind and think a little bit more about how you want to approach your life and the types of quality of people that you want to surround yourself with. Because I can guarantee you, when you start associating with different people, you will start seeing different results in your life. Do you agree?
Oh yeah.
So there you go. Go out and make it happen, guys. You heard it from her. So go out and make it happen. Go out and make a goal to just start surrounding yourself with at least 1 to 2, 3 to 4 new people a month, and believe that you're going to attract empowering people into your life and that you're going to be able to help them out too. So this is another episode of Tuna Vision. Thank you for watching again. We'll be coming back with you with more episodes. I hope you have an outstanding rest of your day.